Hello students, you're welcome to the SS1 online mathematics class. Today we shall be treating an important topic and I hope everyone is in the class. If you are in the class, can I see you wave your hand? The topic before us today is variation and I am your instructor, Mr. Bassi. Learning objectives include 1. You should be able to solve problems involving direct variation. Number 2. Should be able to solve problems involving indirect variation. Indirect variation is also an inverse variation. 3. You should be able to solve problems involving joint variation. And 4. You should be able to solve problems involving partial variation. Variation is the relationship that exists between two or more quantities in which a change in one quantity leads to a change in the other. Variation can be classified as direct variation, inverse variation. Don't forget we say inverse variation is also indirect variation, joint variation, and partial variation. But for today's class, our emphasis shall be on direct variation, while other forms of variation shall be treated in our subsequent classes. In direct variation, if one quantity is increased or decreased, the other quantity is also increased or decreased at the same rate. That is, y varies directly as x. This also means that y is directly proportional to x. For us to have a good understanding of the topic, let us look at an example that will help us understand the lesson. The question is, if n varies directly as n and n equals to 15, when n equals to 8, find the equation connecting n and m, and hence find n when m equals to 25. The solution. N varies directly as n. Here we have m equals to kn, equation 1. K is known as constant of proportionality. This is introduced so that we'll be able to find other variables. K equals to m divided by n. That is from equation 1. We make K the subject formula. Now when m equals to 15, n equals to 8, then the value of K will be 15 all over 8. Now the equation connecting m and n is m equals to 15n all over 8. Don't forget that our value for K is 15 all over 8. So when we multiply 15 over 8 by n, 15 over 8 by n, that will lead us to 15n by over 8. Number 2, when m equals to 25, K equals to 15 divided by 8, n equals to unknown. From equation 1, m equals to kn. You can actually solve it from any of the equations, but I've chosen to solve mine from equation 1. So 25 equals to 15n all over 8. The 25 here stands for m, represents m. And when you cross multiply, you will have 15n equals to 25 times 8. And as well, when you divide both sides by 15, you have 15n over 15 equals to 25 times 8 all over 15. Then our answer will be 13.33. Thus taking the answer to 2 decimal places. You can as well write the answer as a mixed number, and that will be 13 whole number 1 all over 3. I hope hope you understand that. There is an assignment for you to solve at home to see how far you have understood the class. The question is, if y varies directly as the square root of h and h equals to 16 when y equals to 9, find A, the relationship between y and h, B, the value of y and h when h equals to 36, C, the value of h when y equals to 27. You have to solve this question and submit it in our next online class. God bless you.